Praise God. Coming back to the point which we discussed a few hours back, and it's about the storms in life. So there are two things which keeps you away from God's plans, or which can stop you from the destiny for which God has sent you to this world. Or there are two things mainly which prevents you from God's plans in your life. So the first and important one is it's you itself, you yourself. So you have certain backgrounds, the way you've been brought up, the things you develop, the intellectual level, your thought, your approach to everything, your education, whatever you think you have, your talents, that can be a great hindrance to take God's plans in your life. Second thing is your situation, the circumstances, your culture, your family, your background, the way you brought up, the things which is fed into your brain, and what you learned over years, and what you thought, what is your opinion, or things about others which has been developed into your life through various circumstances and experiences in your life. So two things: one is you or me, myself, and my situations, or the factors which will not allow you to go to a next level in your life, or which will not really take you to the God's eternal plan, the perfect plan about your life. So in that cases, there is something amazing thing happens. Because our God is a loving Father, and you and me surrendered for His plans in our life, He will send a storm at times to uproot certain things, to break some chains, to break some bondages, to teach us something great. And sometimes it is little painful. So if you look into the tsunami or major storms which is happening across the world, or in North America or Japan, when you see that in a news channel, in a weather forecast television, you can see that the entire storm is kind of an artwork, like somebody is drawing it. Same way, the storms in your life are controlled by God. Even though things will fly around, the things will change, things will break. Maybe there is a long queue in front of you, but when the storm comes, the queue will disappear and you will come to the first place maybe. Sometimes you are trusting the ship what you are traveling, but God will sometimes break the ship, because that's the only way to break the authorities which is over you and take you out to the shore. When Paul was supposed to be taken to Phoenix under the authority of Roman government as a prisoner, but God's plan was to take Paul to Malta to save the people of Malta. But there was only one way to break the authority of Roman authority and to break the expertise of the captain, by wrecking the ship through a strong storm. But in that storm, Paul says something: I believe in the God that who promised me about my life. I believe that it will happen the way my God has promised in my life. Can you tell that today? In Acts chapter 27, the angel of the Lord came to Paul and stood by him and told him, Paul, I'm going to take you to Rome, and you are going to testify my name in Rome. So Paul boldly said that whatever plans for me in God's plan will happen to me. Nothing will change that. And God took him to Malta. So the storm what you are going through is not to destroy you. It is to break some chains and bondages which is made by you and by roots and by the circumstances around you. Trust in God through this storm. He is taking you to your destiny for which God has called you. God bless you.